Welcome to the final episode of Mastering Price Action. So what I want you to do in this video is I want you to find yourself some quiet time, get yourself a notebook and just take notes of everything I'm saying and going to do in this video. Because even though I always try and keep trading simple, the term simple can massively change and become very complicated. What I mean by that is, you know, when I'm trading, let me just show you a setup, right? Let's go over this setup. Hold on here. Let me find you a setup that I took or I will take. Okay, let's look at this one here, right? Let's look at the first. Oh, beautiful setup just here. Look at this one just here. Nice little break and retouch. Obviously, with if I just bring up my charts, give me a sec here. You can tell this is completely unrehearsed, which is good. You know, I'm not kind of practicing when I do these videos. They're not edited. They're literally press the start button and off I go, which is good because it shows that I have confidence. It shows that I know what I'm talking about. And, you know, you don't need to worry that I've kind of like, you know, fabricated this video to make it look like I'm good and everything. It's just straight to the point. Press start on the camera and off we go. So as you can see here, we've got our low. We've got our, well, obviously forget this low here because at the time we got this signal, you know, this low wouldn't have appeared. But obviously you've got your low here, you've got your previous low, you've got your lower high, you've got the lower high here, area of structure, nice little trade with the trend. Beautiful setup. Now what's interesting, okay, is even though that sounds very simple, you know, taking Mogwai reversal setups, you know, with the trade. I mean, there's another one there. How beautiful is this one here? Same again, area of structure, low, previous low, lower high, lower low. You know, again, very simple. Basically, Mogwai reversal with the trend. Very simple. MACD goes overbought. But it's that term trend that makes it very, very difficult because obviously, you know, when you say, oh, take trades with the trend, you'll always get someone that says, sorry about that. Literally, I said that I don't pause or cut any of the videos. The moment I press play, my dog started barking. Anyway, back to this setup here. So like I said, even though this is simple, when you say take setups with the trend, you know, that means a hell of a lot because you'll get people that say, what is a trend? How do you confirm a trend? And this is where you go down the line of marking up lower lows and lower highs. And people say, you know, how do you identify this low? What about this low? And this is why I always say, keep trading simple because you will have battles on the charts, individual battles. Some of them could be based on emotion. You could be chasing trades. You might have a discipline problem. You might, you know, struggle with understanding price action, understanding lower lows and lower highs. You might struggle with finding time to trade, whatever. You know, everyone's going to have their individual battles. But if you can make it as simple as possible, you're giving yourself the best possible chance. If we just quickly show you, before we jump straight into it, I just want to show you my personal results. Let me get rid of this one here. We literally just talked about a setup here. So as you can see here, these are my results, okay? These are basically Mogwai reversals with the trend. Nothing, you know, overcomplicated. I just manage my trades in a way that, you know, makes me always have winners because for me, when I'm trading, I accept losses. So the way I trade is I understand losses happen and I accept losses will happen in trading. There's nothing really you can do to avoid them. However, if I can, I would like to eliminate my losses. So for me, when I have a loss, I always look at it as like, could I avoid that? Could I have done something different? I know losses will happen, that you can't avoid it, but could I have done something? So for me, I always chase perfection, right? It's more of a personal thing. So a lot of traders were like, they'll be happy with a 1 to 2, 1 to 3. You know, as long as they're making money, they don't care about losses, which is fine. I'm the same. But if I can do something about that loss to avoid it, I certainly will. So that's the way I trade, is I always try and work on improving myself every single day. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump on the MT4 platform now, and the reason why I'm doing it on this platform is because I have this simulator, and this simulator allows me to simulate multiple time frames at the same time. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, I do recommend you go watch them first, because it's going to give you a kind of up to date to where we are here. But what essentially we're going to do is we're going to be marking up highs and lows, and we're going to be taking trades with the trend, with the direction of the market. Okay, so we're not going to be speculating. We're not going to be marking up these levels and saying when price gets to this, we'll buy and sell, or this is what's going to happen. We're simply going to identify which way the market is heading, and then trade with the trend, trade with the market. You know, as simple as it can possibly be. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up the simulator, and I want you to take notes of everything I do. Okay, so we're going to do this. I don't even know let's do this on the 5 minute time frame. We'll pick the time frames that I haven't traded in a while. Now, when it comes to identifying trends and identifying what time frame you should be trading on, it's always subjective, because when I first started trading, my mindset was, well, you know, I'll wait for the 1 hour to tell me to buy, the 30-minute to tell me to buy, the 15-5, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 1 second. When all the time frames tell me to buy, I'll buy. But as you'll know, that's not the case. You know, the 1 hour might tell you it's an uptrend, and the 5 minute might be telling you a downtrend. You know, so what is it? It's just confusing yourself. So what I like to do in the most simplest way is always pick 2 time frames that you want to be trading off. So you want to be using the higher time frame as your analysis time frame, so identifying the market direction on a higher time frame, and then you would place the trades off a lower time frame. So you'd be always using 2 time frames. The higher time frame would be to trade with the trend, marking up our levels to trade with the trend, and then we would only place our trades off the lower time frame. This sounds a little bit complicated, but you know, everything will make clear now. So obviously get your notebook out and write, okay, 2 time frames, higher time frame for marking our levels on, identifying the trend, and then the lower time frame is simply purely to place our trades on. The reason being is because if you're placing your trades on the higher time frame, you're not necessarily going to get a perfect entry. Let me just, I'm going to see if this works here. Give me a sec here. I'm just loading up. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to load up the 5 minute time frame. So we're going to go to Euro USD. Euro USD here. Where's Euro USD? We're going to go to the 5 minute time frame. I'm just want to see if I can load up the 1 hour as well off the 5 minutes. I just want to confirm. Give me a sec here. Yeah, I can. Perfect. So I'm going to be using the 5 minute and 1 hour. Again, it's up to you on what you want to do. What I recommend you, if you're going to be using, if you want to choose your time frame. And by the way, don't be scared on doing what you want to do in trading. There's a very big thing in trading where people like to, copy other people, and they like to trade the way I trade, and that's fine. Okay, it's always good to get motivation, and try and do what other people are doing. But you have to remember that your path in trading will be different to mine. You've perhaps learned stuff, or you've been through things in your life and your trading that is going to be unique to you. And sometimes you need to understand that, the way I trade is what suits me and my personality. It might not be the same for you, which is fine. But as long as you get something from this video, that's the main thing. I want to positively impact your trading career, right? That's what makes me happy. And just doing a video like this literally cost me nothing. Yes, it cost me a bit of my time, but at the end of the day, I'm a full-time trader. I've got nothing else to do. So, apart from wait to go on holiday, which I'm currently on right now if you're watching this video. So this video is going out while I'm on holiday. Okay, so I'm going to add the 5 minute time frame on the left screen here. And on the right screen, I'm going to be adding the 1 hour. Okay, as long as we have a higher time frame and a lower time frame, we're absolutely fine. The reason why I'm choosing the 1 hour and not the daily is because we're scalping the markets. Essentially, the 1 hour time frame is the middle ground between swing trading and scalping. So if you're looking at the lower time frames, anything lower than the 1 hour, you're considering yourself more as a scalper. And if you're taking trades on the higher time frame, anything over the 1 hour, you are considered a swing trader. You're holding trades for long periods of time. So obviously, if you're scalping off the lower time frames, the 1 and 5 minute, ideally the 1 hour is where you're going to be marking your levels on. Okay, there's no point looking at the daily time frame if you're placing your trades off the 5 minute, because you know what happens on the daily kind of means nothing, right? So I've literally just quickly loaded this up here, and I've already confirmed, right? Let me show you something here. I've already identified that we are going down on the 1 hour, okay? How do I know that there? Okay, well, same again. If I just mark up, I'm going to make this black so you can see, okay? If you follow price, we come down, we come up, 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 we come down. You can see that, right? And if you want to start going into it into little more details, same again on what I teach you, we've got lower lows and we've got lower highs, okay? So as you can see here, we come down, break, retouch, come down, break, retouch, come down. So essentially what we're doing is we're selling at these levels. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to take a trade just here. I'm going to pop this up here like this here. I'm going to do this on the 1 hour, but I'm pretty sure we might actually just break this high, which we have broken that high. Okay, so I want to see what happens now. Okay, we're going to retouch this level. That's fine. I just want to see what I'm looking for now is a clear market direction. Okay, I want to see basically a higher high and higher low. We've got, if you watched the previous video, we've got our low and we've got our higher low. The next question is, are we going to make a higher low? That's the main question, because we've got this move here. I'm looking for a retouch and a rocket up. But first, if that's going to happen, I want to see a higher high being formed. I want to see a big push up. Okay, that's not a big push up. Okay, so at the minute we're going sideways. So, you know, at the minute we're coming down. Okay, which is fine because haven't got a confirmation of a trend. Obviously, you know, if we have, oh, stop. We're going to retouch. Stop. Ooh, no. Okay, I'm not going to take a trade there, even though I think we're going to go down. Okay, so we come up. We're going to perhaps come down. Beautiful. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens here. At the minute, we've got no confirmation of a trend. So as you can see, price is going sideways. We're just messing about. I'm going to try and see if I can speed this up so we can get some setups to take, which would be great. Okay, beautiful just there. Okay, right, now you're sitting there and thinking, there's no setup there. Nah, that's what you think, but you're wrong. In fact, let me just take it all the way there. So look what I'm seeing here, right? Ignore all this here. This is mess, okay? Just ignore that. Our job, and this is what I'm saying. Get your notebook out now, take notes. Trade what we see that is happening now, okay? Trade what is happening now, not what in the past. So as you can see here, we have a high, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, we have a new low, and we have a break and retouch. As you can see there perfectly, we have a lower low, okay? Even though this trade is extremely messy, even though it doesn't look the best, we now have confirmation which way the market is heading. We always want to see that. It doesn't matter what the setup looks like, okay? I mean, I take a lot of Mogwai reversal setups that a lot of people, right? I mean, look, you can see the lower low and lower high, but if we just look on here, right, there's a lot of setups. You might go, I mean, that's a loss. Let's get rid of that one there. Okay. But there's a lot of setups like this one here. even though you've got a break and retouch, you know, you've got your higher, if I just mark it up here, you've got your high, you got your previous high, you've got your low, you got, oh, hold on here, you got your break and retouch just there. You know, you can see that is an uptrend. Now that setup looks completely opposite to perhaps this setup here. Again, you know, this one looks a lot cleaner, but even though it's, you know, the setup looks different, it's still lower lows and lower highs, okay? It's been able to be confident and see that structure pattern. So again, once we've got that, once we can identify the lower lows and lower highs, we then go down to the 5-minute time frame, right? And obviously what we're doing is we're looking for the same, a lower low and lower high. So let's just see if I can do this bar by bar, okay? So at the minute, okay, we are, here we go here, okay? So, hold on, I'm going to just wait for one more. Come on, retouch. Oh, that is annoying. Come on, come up. Come up, one more, come on, come up. That's it, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now, not only have I got the 1 hour in my favor, I've also got the 5 minutes in my favor. I've also got the 5 minutes. If I just, where is my color here? I'm going to make this black. I've got the lower low and the lower high. Okay, I've got the previous low. So downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback. We take a sell. Okay, now when I'm taking this trade, my main objective as a trader is to win trades. Okay, I see a lot of people going, I need to do this, I need to do that, you know, I need to go for 1 to 2, I need to go for 1 to 5. You don't need to do anything apart from win trades. If you're winning trades, you make money, you're more confident, you get yourself in a rhythm, you get yourself in a pattern, life's better, you're happier, you're more confident, you're more positive, you win more trades, you're more confident, life just becomes better, okay? So, you know, it's not about we need to do this, we need to do that. The market will do what it wants to do, and that is it. If it wants us to win this trade, it will let us win it. If you want to lose it, we'll lose it, okay? The main objective is to take a winning trade and win on it, okay? So I'm going to put my stop loss out of the way, okay? So we're going to go for, let's go with an 8 pip stop loss, and we'll go for an 8 pip take profit, okay? 1 to 2, 1 to 1, okay? But again, what we'll do is, I can't really manage it. I can't, say I get stopped out on that one. And how annoying is that? Let's see what happens now. Okay, we lose the trade. So again, we're now back to 0. Now, the question is on why we lost that trade is simply because of that support line there. There's nothing we can do. We'll get it back. It's not an end of issue. Okay, it's just about carrying on trading. So now we're on the 1 hour charts. Now, what I like about the 1 hour charts is we are consolidating, which is good. You ready? Ready? Stop. Bang. There we go there. This is going to be my next trade, and we're going to go for 1 to 2 on this one. How do I know that one? Okay, same again, high, higher high, okay, higher low, lower low. See that? Up trend. See that? Bang. See that? Okay, it's not complicated. We managed to get this really quick. The main thing is we can see just there. You can see actually, yeah, I can see the higher high. I can see the higher low. I can see the, oh, hang on here. There we go there. I've got the uptrend like this here. Thank you very much. Rock it up. What we're going to do is we'll go back to the 5 minute time frame. And same again. Okay, we're going to perhaps retouch down here. Beautiful. Watch this. You ready? Watch this one here. So same again, I'm going to go with a 10 pip stop loss on this one. We're going to go for a 20 pip take profit. We're going to win this trade, and then I'm going to break it down for you. So stop loss and take profit. Okay, you ready? Okay. Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nearly got stopped out, but we won the trade. So going back to the setup here, how did I know that was going to happen? Same again. You go to the 1 hour chart. So we've got our high, we've got our lower high, we've got our higher low. I'm confused. I'm confused myself with all these higher lows and lower highs, but essentially uptrend. You can see that, right? And the main part is that's why it rocketed up. Now, this is good because there is no area of resistance in our favor. You know, there's no levels. Unfortunately, we lost this trade because there was a support line there. Again, you can't really do anything about that. You can always say, well, I won't take sells into support. Yes, you can, but then sometimes you can always take it too far, if that makes sense. You know, you can always say, well, next trade I will look for support and resistance, or next trade I will look at this and that, but then you end up going around in circles. There has to be a point where you stick to one thing and only one thing, if that makes sense. Yes, it's always good to improve your trading, but I see a lot of people, let's say for instance, I'll give you an example. Let me just show you a trade on Friday with the Mogwai with London Open, right? I just want to show you here. Okay, on Friday, here we go here, Friday. Not that one. Okay, here we go here. Hold on, no, that was Friday London Open. That one won. But let's just look at Thursday, because Thursday will be better. Is that Thursday? Nope. Oh, is that Thursday? Nope. Okay, so here we go here. So this is London Open. Let me just ignore that trade and we'll take this one here, right? I want to just quickly explain something, right? Let's get rid of that one. A lot of members, so I have a strategy where we take the first arrow that appears after London Open, okay? This was on Thursday. This was the first arrow after London Open, 8 o'clock. And we always take the first arrow. I always take the first arrow with the trend, against the trend, whatever, I make money. Just taking arrows is crazy, right? But a lot of people won't take this trade because it's against the trend. And they'll say, I'll take trades with the trend. So I won't take that one. I'll take this arrow because that one's with the trend. Yeah, that's fine. But by having that new rule, you're missing out on this winner, if that makes sense. So sometimes if it works, don't change it, if that makes sense. Sometimes you can go, well, I will only take trades with the trend. Okay, but what about the winning trades that are against the trend? You instantly cancel out that setup here. Now, this could be what makes you a consistent trader. Winning trades against the trend, winning trades with the trend. You'll lose trades with the trend. You'll lose trades against the trend. You know, you can't cancel this out, because by cancelling out trades like this, you cancel out the wins as well. So going back to here, if you go, well, I won't take trades into support line, that's fair enough. But if we won that trade, you wouldn't have thought anything else about it. You would have gone, wow, we won the trade, right? Anyway. So, beautiful winner. Now, if we go to the 5 minute now, right, why did I enter just there? Okay, so the reason why I entered just there is simply because, okay, we were obviously in a downtrend. We pull back, we downtrend, we pull back. We create that double bottom just there, okay? Then we create that higher high. Oh my God, thank you very much. Beautiful. That's why I put my stop loss below there. So essentially what we're doing is we're confirming a trend on the 1 hour, then scaling it down to the 5 minutes and looking for a trend change. Okay, so obviously on the 1 hour, on the 5 minutes, you had this. Okay, so you know, you got your little support line there. We come up, we've done our break and retouch just there, wallop up. Obviously this is why we factor in here. So we'll do this one more time and then we'll just have a review of everything. Okay, so same again, what we're going to do is we're just going to sit and wait. We're going to see what price does. Now what's interesting now is now price is going into an uptrend. Everybody's going to want to start buying, and this is where everyone's going to get stopped out, right? Watch price drop again. You ready? See? Price starts dropping back, rockets back up. Now this is interesting, right? Price, if I just zoom out here, price has probably come up to an area of resistance. Let's say hypothetically there's an area of resistance. Now, I'm not going to sell from here because I want to confirm a trend change. At the minute, we're still going into an uptrend, okay? So at the minute, nothing is happening. We want to see a clear trend. So I'll tell you when I see a clear trend, and this is a clear trend. Okay, you ready? You're sitting there. How? I don't understand this, Jamie. How do you see this? Okay, look, downtrend, pull back, downtrend, pull back, area of resistance, a lower low, lower high. Thank you very much. That's as much as it needs to be. We're to an area of structure. Thank you very much. Beautiful. We'll go down to the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame. Okay, obviously with what we're doing is obviously on the 5 minutes, we're still in an uptrend. So there's nothing here to tell me anything different. I'd want to see a downtrend momentum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can do this bar by bar. Okay, we come down. Watch this now. We're going to pull back. We're going to pull back on the candlestick. You ready? We're going to come back up. Come on, come up, come up. Bang. That was it there. Just there. You see how we've now got that break and retouch? Just there, right? So now we've got the same on the 5 minutes, okay? We come up, we come down, we come up, we come down, we come up, we come down. Oh my God, is this a break and retouch? Are we going down? We've got our lower low, we've got our previous low. Yes, we have a higher low here, but the main thing is being able to spot this change in character there, okay? Now, same again, I want to win this trade. I want to win this trade. So I'm gonna put my stop loss out of the way. Again, we'll go for a 10 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. But what we'll do is we'll manage the trade, okay? Beautiful, okay? Beautiful. So as you can see, that's pretty much what I'm teaching you. Now, as you can see with these live examples, you know, they're not perfect setups, right? They're not going, wow, look at me, you know, this is a very clean and perfect setup. I'm showing you raw, uncut, what the reality of trading is like. You know, what setups actually look like. But when you break it down, it looks a lot simpler. If I can give you one more example on Trading View, in fact, let me just do it quickly I'll do it quickly on here. I'm going to speed it up really fast. 3, 2, 1, okay. I'm trying to find it here. Okay. Here we go here, right? I've got it here. I've got it perfectly. I just want to show you a perfect example of a setup, okay? And then you'll get a better understanding, right? Because like obviously what I've showed you here is very subjective, and sometimes you can say, oh yeah, you know, it's a bit messy. This is a clean setup. Right here is a clean setup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark up 2 lines. I say mark up 2 lines. That's not even a line. I'm going to mark up a couple of lines. Okay, I'm going to mark up this one here. I'm going to mark up this one just here. I'm going to mark up this one just here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little pen. I'm going to go setup number 1, setup number 2, setup number 3. Which one just would I take? Now, before you give me the answer, not that I know the answer, but you know, just say it out loud, which one you would buy from. Think about the lows and the highs. Make sure you can identify them. So the simple answer is number 3. Why did I come to number 3? Because it's the only high and low I can see. Price comes down, price comes up, price comes down. Double bottom pattern, okay? Price comes up, price comes down, price comes up, price comes down. Now at this point here, I have the high, I have the previous high, I have the low, and I have the other low. So uptrend motion. You see that? It's telling me like in a window into the opportunity. It's telling me right now which way the market is heading. You know, you can always look at it and be like, I don't know, not that I trade fair value gaps or anything like that, but you can say, oh, look, there's resistance area, or there's a fair value gap, or there's a Fibonacci retracement into a liquidity move level here. Okay, that's speculation. Well, what is the market doing? What is it telling me right now? Yes, you can say that this is a pullback and it's going to go down. Okay, that might happen, but it's not what's happening now. It's not what I see now. What I see is, I wonder if I can make this like I can on TradingView. Oh, lines. Here we go here. You ready? Right, I'm going to make this, hold on, properties. Let me make this line graph black. You ready? Oh, line graph. You ready? Watch this. Look, you can see it, can't you now? Let me just get rid of this one here. Uptrend, pull back, uptrend, pull back, uptrend, pull back, uptrend. Oh my God. Just do it one last time so you can see, right? High, previous high, low, 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 up, trend, bang, buy with the trend. And then what we'll do is we'll go to the 5 minutes, okay, and same again. What we're going to do, in fact, this is an uptrend as well, so this is kind of win-win in our favor. What we would actually do on the 5 minutes, I wonder if I can get the setup just there. The setup would actually be just, the setup would actually just be there on the 5 minutes. Okay, hold on, where's me, here we go. Okay, the setup would actually be here on the 5 minutes because obviously, you know, price is an uptrend. Okay, pulls up, pulls down like this here, uptrend, break, retouch, obviously high, you know, low, higher, high. You know, this is clearly an uptrend. Doesn't need to be complicated. You know, we're not looking at candlestick patterns. It's just, this is our buy opportunity just here. Okay, our buy opportunity. And then we're going to put our stop loss, again, 10 pips. Again, I want to get my stop loss out of the way. There's a very famous saying, right? And I was thinking about it earlier. What's the most famous saying that every institutional trader says? It is this: first priority as a trader, protect capital, protect our trading accounts. So when I'm in this trade now, I want to protect my money. I don't want to be stopped out. Okay, it's not about the money we make. It's not about how many percentages we can make on this trade. The priority is to win this trade, to protect our account, not to lose this trade. Take winning trades, win trades, okay? So stop loss out of the way, you know, and then what happens? Oh, I did that too quick. Oh no, I did that too quick. Hold on, let me just look at it hindsight. Let's go back to that setup here. Where is it? Oh no, I've lost it. I've literally lost it. Where's that trade gone? Where is that trade gone? There we go there, right? There we go there. It's just there. Give me a sec here. Oh. Okay, where's that trade gone? It is just there. Look at that beautiful trade. But you see how I had my stop loss out of the way? Okay, it just rocketed up. Now, what you could do in this situation, and again, it takes confidence, is just keep riding price up. You know, price comes up, price comes down, break and retouch, price comes up, price comes down, break and retouch, price comes up, price comes down, you know, and eventually you'll get to a point where the opposite effect will happen, okay? Again, does this sideways movement here mean downtrend? No, it's just continuing into an uptrend, right? Nothing's happening, it's just sideways, and then we start going into a downtrend and vice versa. So that is basically an introduction to how to identify the trend. The main thing that I want you to take from this is, first of all, trade with your eyes. You know, trade what you can see. When I just, you know, let's just end it with like a Mogwai reversal setup, okay? I mean, let's just go to this one here, right? You know, when I take a setup, and this is what I want you to do, is be confident in what you are seeing on the charts. If you can't see it, don't take a trade. Don't force a trade. Don't try and see something that isn't there or try and force something that doesn't need to be forced. If you can't see or if you can't confirm a trend, don't take the trade. It's best to not enter a trade because, you know, like I said at the start or in my previous video, you won't believe the amount of traders that I have conversations with and they say, I ask them, you know, Jamie, they'll go, Jamie, is this a good setup to take? And I'll be like, well, okay, well, you tell me. You've took a sell. Is that a downtrend? And they'll go, I think it's a downtrend. I'm not sure. Don't take the trade then, right? I can't be there for you every minute of your trading career. I can help you. I can ask, you know, I can ask questions. I can be there and I can give you my advice. But sometimes you're going to have to be your own advice. Sometimes you're going to have to sit there and go, okay, just relax, deep breath. What can I see? You know, you're only judged on the trades you take, not the trades you don't take. So if you don't take a trade, that's fine. right? If you take a trade and it's a bad trade, you'll know about it because you'll lose money, right? So bang, I've got a setup here. Now look at this, okay? Can you see now, hopefully you can, because if I haven't, then I haven't been teaching you well enough. So as you can see, right, break and retouch, okay, we have this area of structure here. Hold on now, let me just, there we go there. Okay, I'll put it like this here. What we've got is we've got uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback. Okay, we've got an area of structure just here. If I just put this little rectangle box just there, okay, now you're sitting there and going, yeah, I actually see that, Jamie. I actually see that. I can actually see as well why this one is not a valid setup. Why is that not a valid setup? Well, how the hell is that a pullback? It's not a pullback, right? Secondly, where's the structure? Where's the structure? There's no structure. It's in the middle of nowhere. How can you confirm when a trend is going to pull back if there's no structure? Here, right, if you actually look at this setup here, you can see, oh yeah, bang, okay, comes up, creates that higher high. Thank you very much. Bang, high, previous high, low, low. Again, not the messy of setups, but that's fine. I'd rather show you a messy setup than a perfect setup. You know, everyone's going to teach you the textbook perfect setups. And as we all know, you know, life ain't all perfect, right? Chart trading's not like this at all. So again, what we're going to do is I would take this trade, the higher high, higher low. I'd put my stop loss out of the way because my priority is to win this trade. I don't know, stop loss. I don't even know if I took this trade. I don't know, we'll target a 1 to 2. Do I win this trade? Okay. My main objective is when I enter this trade, thank you very much, bang. Now, what I would normally do, you see how the MACD's gone overbought now, just there? This is normally where I take profit, move my stop loss to break even, take profit, and then I'll go and target a 1 to 2. Okay. Would I get a 1 to 2 out of this trade? Okay. No, I'd get stopped out. Done, right? That is about being confident, knowing what I can see on the charts, and then executing a position and then managing that position to give me a profit. You know, the main thing is profit, whether it's 5 pips, break even, 1 to 2, 1 to 4, 1 to 10, whatever. Profit is what's going to make you consistent, not losses here. Never take a trade and have it go into profit and then have it allow you to stop you out, because you'll scratch your head and go, what's going on? You know, the amount of people that I see take a trade, it will go into profit, then it reverse and stop them out. And I've gone, what on earth have you done? You've sat there for 1 hour to take a perfect trade. It's gone into profit and then you've gone and let it stop you out. And they've gone, yeah, because I need to go for 1 to 2. I need to be consistent. Well, that's not being consistent. Losing trades isn't making you consistent. What's going to make you consistently profitable is knowing when that trade's in profit, when to move your stop loss to break even, to lock in those profits. Don't worry if sometimes it's a negative risk reward, because you will get trades like on this example here, it wasn't the best, but there are trades that, like when it's with the trend, like here, okay, or like give you that's not a good trade. Try and find you a trade. I'll try and find you a trade. This is Euro USD. Okay, here we go here, right? There are trades like this here that will just go flying. You know, you can easily get a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 on that one, okay? Treat every trade individually. Don't go, I want this on every trade. The market will tell you what it wants to do here. It will either stop you out, give you a 1 to 1 or 1 to 5. What we want to do is adapt to every setup we take. Treat every trade individually. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that mini series. What I would say is just be confident, you know, spend the time learning, identifying highs and lows. You know, don't be worried, don't panic, don't feel disheartened because you're not quite there yet. If you just stick at identifying highs and lows in the market, you will get there. You know, I mean, give you an example here. Here's a prime example, right? This is a very good example, but you know, stuff like this will help you a lot. You see how you've got a lower low, okay, a lower high, okay, a lower low, lower high. What do you think is going to happen here? We're going to go down. Now that actually did happen. Look, bang. Now don't feel disheartened if you were to take a sell here and lose the trade. it was right. You know, it was going down. That was a good move. Okay, just because you lost the trade, you lost the trade. It is what it is. Okay, don't feel disheartened. It was the right direction. And that's the main thing. Just keep chipping away. You will get there. I hope you enjoyed that mini series. I hope you finally do become profitable. The main thing is I hope you got something from this mini series. I hope it made a positive impact for you, because if it did, that's the main thing. You know, you've improved your trading dramatically. You've improved your trading a lot by being here, which for me is the main reason why I do these videos. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in another video.